Pluto was once considered the ninth planet in our solar system, but in 2006, the International Astronomical Union (IAU) officially declared it a dwarf planet. This decision caused a lot of controversy and confusion among the general public. So, why did the IAU decide to reclassify Pluto? Well, it all started in the 1990s when astronomers began to discover other celestial bodies in our solar system that were similar in size and composition to Pluto. In fact, by 2005, there were several known objects in our solar system that were larger than Pluto, one of which was Eris. This led to a debate among astronomers about what actually constitutes a planet. In 2006, the IAU decided to create a new definition for a planet, which included 3 criteria. 1. The object must be in orbit around the Sun. 2. The object must be massive enough to be rounded by its own gravity. This means that it has to be big enough to be shaped like a sphere. 3. The object must have cleared its orbit of other debris. Pluto met the first 2 criteria, but it failed the third one. Pluto's orbit actually intersects with the orbit of Neptune, which means that there are other debris and objects in its orbit. This disqualified Pluto from being considered a planet under the new definition. Instead, the IAU created a new classification called dwarf planet for objects like Pluto that meet the first 2 criteria but not the third. Other objects that have been classified as dwarf planets include Eris, Ceres, Haumea, and Makemake. This reclassification upset many people, especially those who grew up learning that Pluto was a planet. However, it's important to remember that this decision was based on scientific criteria and a desire to establish a clearer definition for what constitutes a planet. While Pluto may no longer be considered a planet, it is still an important and fascinating object in our solar system, and scientists continue to study it and learn more about its mysteries. Hey guys! I came here in the middle of the video, asking you to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, because there is a lot of special content every day. Keep watching. Some people may wonder why the classification of Pluto as a planet or a dwarf planet matters. After all, it's just a label, right? Well, the answer is that it actually matters quite a bit. The way we classify celestial bodies affects how we study and understand them. For example, planets are generally considered to be the most important objects in our solar system. They have a significant impact on other celestial bodies and are studied extensively by scientists. Dwarf planets, on the other hand, are often considered to be less significant and receive less scientific attention. In addition, the reclassification of Pluto has important implications for the field of astronomy as a whole. It highlights the fact that our understanding of space is constantly evolving, and new discoveries may require us to revise long-held beliefs and classifications. Some people have argued that the IAU's decision was arbitrary and influenced by subjective factors. For example, some have suggested that the fact that Pluto is smaller and less important than other planets played a role in its reclassification. Others have argued that the new definition of a planet is too strict and excludes many other objects that should be considered planets. Regardless of these debates, the fact remains that Pluto is no longer officially considered a planet. However, this doesn't mean that it's any less fascinating or important than it was before. In fact, many scientists are keen to continue studying Pluto and its fellow dwarf planets to learn more about their properties and how they fit into the larger picture of our solar system. Ultimately, the reclassification of Pluto serves as a reminder that science is always evolving, and our understanding of the universe is constantly changing. As new discoveries are made and our knowledge expands, we may need to adjust our classifications and re-evaluate our assumptions.